This is going to be a little bit of a recap, just capping off some of the common mistakes and things you shouldn't do. At very low percent, try to avoid using aerials in neutral. If you catch your opponent in the air with one, then great. But as I said earlier, you can kind of just stick to down tilt, grab, and side B, and a little bit of nair as a treat if you've been a good boy. Don't down tilt instant fair or instant up air, and don't up throw up tilt. You're not Marth, alright? Don't spam tip or dare all the time at low percent when it doesn't knock down. There's really not a lot of reason to. You shouldn't really be using up throw and back throw most of the time. You can use them in certain situations, but there's really nothing wrong with just sticking to forward throw and down throw. Using down tilt to cover tech in place and miss tech is great, but make sure to always try and catch the other options when you can, like with grab or side B like I've mentioned. Down tilting during reaction tech chases is great because it helps you rack up damage faster and it pops up your opponent into your combos. But a lot of the time, it is just better to stick to a standard grab reaction tech chase if your opponent isn't getting hit by your down tilts. When doing a forward throw, or basically anything to force your opponent into a tech in front of you, either waiting or wave dash back grab or wave dash back down tilt can be really good to punish the roll in. After all, a lot of characters in the game will do that, but it's worth noting that walking forward and F smashing or grabbing behind you will cover more. For example, I throw the Sheik into the corner, wave dash forward. If she misses the tech or tech's in place, I have the down tilt waiting for her, and if she rolls in, I can catch it with a grab or even F smash behind me. Another thing to never do is never underestimate how much hit stun down tilt has, and in general, know how much hit stun your moves have. Again, the Sheik example. Fair doesn't have enough hit stun for me to follow up, but down tilt has enough hit stun for me to delay my fair long enough to properly extend my combo. Right? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? Roy has what's known as a stagger-based punish game, basically hitting your opponent, reacting to what they do, and properly countering it, with stuff like shield drop aerials, dash back, shield grabbing, crouch canceling, even literally countering mid-combo to punish your opponent's counter hits. A great example of this are the Mario matchups, like Doc for example. Roy doesn't have that great of a punish game versus Dr. Mario, but he out-neutrals him, he outranges him, he outmaneuvers him. So, while Roy can't get that much off a neutral opening versus a lot of characters, he can keep winning neutral over and over again, and he has the tools to do so. So yeah, common game knowledge, but you don't have to go all in on combos. There's nothing wrong with chilling out and playing more neutral, especially in a lot of these matchups where you just get owned for overextending, like Luigi, like Peach, like Zelda, like Jigglypuff. These characters, you're going to have to play a lot of neutral versus them whether you like it or not. And for the last thing, never get impatient with waiting for techs. As I said earlier, down tilt knocks down every character in the game at 0, so whether it's waiting for the opponent to tech on the platform before following up or whatever it is, always try to be more patient with techs. A lot of the times, just waiting will be better than trying to go for the instant follow-up.